Hold on. I think I should add the chat to this page. Hold on. I'm gonna put it up. Wait, what even is that? Is that a media source? Oh, I don't remember. It's not. Oh! Wait, hold on. I start the song over. Give me a second. Which one was it? I don't remember. Browser source, probably? Yes. Browser source. But you guys are here. You guys are gonna go right in the corner. Wait. What if I put you upside down? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! It's perfect! Lock it. Okay. Okay. Funny you mentioned Hollow. I haven't watched a lot of Bay, but that's for Australia joke. I get it. But I apologize if I go a little baby voiced. I've been watching a lot of Fuamoko clips. I'm gonna have to fight the urge, okay? I've been bow-bowing as a vocal stim like all day. Okay, hold on. Let's. Bow-bow! I've also come to the conclusion that I should make... Hold on, wait, crank my freaking microphone. Fix my microphone, it's in the wrong place. I feel like Nepeta and Mulin should totally be Fuamoko. Nepeta would be Mokoko, and Mulin... Oh my god, upside down, hello chat! And Mulin would be Fuwawa. But we're far from Mulin. Mulin shouldn't even be a twinkle in my eye at the moment. Is that loud? I feel like the music's a little loud. Let's bring that down a little bit. Hello! Hi, chat! I'm on time today. Which I almost wasn't, let me tell ya. Ooh, a Minecraft model. Ooh, you make Minecraft models? As artsy as I am, I'm not great with pixel art, so I just commissioned someone on Fiverr for mine. That reference? What, the Bao Baos? They are other VTubers, Hololive. First time. I made a couple. But, you know, for the VTuber brand, I was like, let's get someone to do it. But yes, I'm on time today. No one can be mean to me. I was early, actually. But it almost wasn't, because I got called into work today. Since I work in a supermarket, and it is the day before a big storm. Well, depending on where you live, it might already be snowing, but not for me yet. It's a mess. And I work in the bakery, and you know one of the things everyone wants to buy? Bread. Bread. I had to bake so much Italian bread. So many Kaiser rolls, dude. Oh my god. I don't want to look at any bread anymore. I can't do it. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need to. I'm off tomorrow. And if they try to get me to come in, no! I don't care if it's Sunday pay. No! I refuse! Oh god, you gotta work tomorrow? I don't have to work tomorrow, but I have to go in Monday morning. So let's see how fun it is walking the 10 to 15 minutes over to work at 5 a.m. before the sun comes up. Yay! Oh, the temptation to call out, but no. Just think, it'll be fucking empty. No one's gonna be in there. It's just gonna be me alone with my bread and my Reddit stories. Nice and easy. My water. Alright, let me put on some chappy stick. Oh, first I'm trying to do it for someone else? Yeah. I feel you. I believe! I bet it's gonna be swaggy. Moon sweater! I have to turn it down a little bit more. Let me know if music is too loud or too quiet. Either one. Again, it's hard to tell from here. I never know. The only way I was able to balance the last karaoke stream was because turn it up. Well, you really like the song, so I don't. Whatever, I'll turn it up. It's fine. Just a little bit. I only managed to balance the last karaoke stream well because I recorded like 3 different videos and listened to the videos back. Lock in. Don't worry, I'll be the BGM. Be the background noise. Because Vriska, I think, is in a couple pages, so that's... Oh, God. I'm excited to voice her. She's fun to voice, but... What a menace. Too bad I will never stop yapping. It's my favorite thing to do. I like to do it. Okay. Anyway, when was the last time I did a Homestuck stream? Let's find out. I want to look. Take me to my YouTube channel. Thank you. I would like to see when the last one was. Because it was before the break. 3 months ago! Oh, it was actually the last stream I did before my break. Exactly the last one. So what was that? Probably like a week or 2 before Halloween? Something like that. Close enough. So it's about time we continue. New year. New reading. It's true, I do like my own streams. I like to hear myself talk too. Look, you gotta have at least a little bit of an ego to talk this much. Otherwise, you're never gonna hit that go live button. Anyway, I think it's time. It's been so long since I voiced a Homestuck character. I just gotta dive in. Though it is unfortunate that the first 2 that I'm reading as are some of the sillier voices. I don't know, should I read as Terezi? Kind of burns out my vocal cords immediately. Why am I always yawning? Guys, help. Help. Help me. I drank extra coffee today so I wouldn't get tired, but it looks like it's too late. Therapy! Yeah, I gotta. You're right. I should. Anyway, Solix, recruit team leader. Where we left off, the trolls were making 2 teams of 6 to play Scrub. Well, Scrub for them. Scrub. The game, TM. And trying to divvy up who's on what team. So I guess we'll just fucking dive in. Just dive in. Get on in there. All right. Nope, just kidding. Elbow windows. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, it's chilly in here. It's real cold and I'm right next to a window. All right. TZ, would a Z have the lisp? TZ. You want to be the team leader of one of the teams?
You mean for the game to save the world?
Yeah.
Oh, I picked the red team.
Okay, well, I didn't say anything about a red team or even that there were 2 teams, but fine.
Obviously, you were going to set up red and blue teams. Come on.
You don't know what I'm gonna do. Stop being a... What? No, that's just Homestuck writing things incorrectly on purpose, okay?
Stop being as though you can read my mind.
It's not a power you have. Your strengths are being blind and tricking people about stuff. And I guess being generally savvy and pretty decent at other stuff, but that's why I'm picking you and not some other fucking schlub from Idiotsville.
Solix, please. You are Mr. Appleberry Blast, and everyone knows those are your favorite flavors. Even though you type in yucky mustard, which is weird.
Well, maybe there is more to me than you think. Maybe I'm not the 2-trick hoof beast you want to take me out as. Make me out as. I can read. Wait, I forgot to zoom in. That's why I was like, it's hard to look at this. There we go. Now you guys can probably see a little better too. Red versus blue? Oh my god. Shout out, RVB? Do I have a poster up still? No, I used to have an RVB poster. But I got rid of it because it was kind of ugly. Graphic design is not their passion. Okay. Maybe I just want to give the red and blue thing a rest for a change. And not make it so it's like, oh look, it's that predictable fuck with those 2 stupid colors. It's amazing how everyone fucking hates him. Maybe red and blue aren't that great and I hate them suddenly. Have you thought of that? Maybe I'm more of an aubergine guy, plus whatever that putrid color is you type with. What is that, turquoise? Maybe it's making me turquoisey. What the fuck? Loser. Maybe the new name for that color is summer shithead mist. Have you considered that? But I'm sticking with red and blue, so maybe you should suck on it. He just talked himself in a circle. What the hell? TF2? What about TF2? What happened? Oh, that's TF2, sorry. Look! That's not the title of TF2, though. It's a title of a show. So of course I'm gonna lean into that. It's because I don't know anything about TF2, so I don't, when I hear red versus blue, I don't think of that. Lol Mao.
Bum, 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 bum.
No, you're stinky! Take it back! Take it back! What do you know, huh?
Maybe. Maybe is a stupid word. Maybe that's a big maybe we should all ponder tonight over some hot shut the hell up tea. So, you think I'm savvy?
Yeah, I think so. Pick out whoever you want for the red team, and I'll lead the blue team. I'll send you the download soon. Talk to you later.
Wait! Maybe you should tell me more about the game first? How exactly are we saving the world?
I don't know yet. I just know that I just know what I've seen in my visions. That the world will end, and our whole race dies, and this is how we save it. And AA can back me up on this, so don't be all doubting me about it.
I am not doubting you. I think you're right. Mostly.
Mostly? The hell did that mean?
Well, when you talk about how you're going to die, too...
I am going to die. I mean, we all are. Especially me, though. I am going to get my ass served to me twofold. Double the service. Like two dudes on Double Butler Island getting worked over by Siamese twin. Hey, okay, masseuse. Before I die, I'm gonna go blind like you. It has to happen like that. Not sure why, but I think it's like fulfilling some requirement for a true prophet of doom. In order for the visions to be right, that has to happen. And the universe will make sure it will. And it's kind of like how a prophet earns his stripes by being blind, like how an angel earns his wings.
What's an angel?
Some terrible mythical demon with these awful feathery wings. Oh, I got rid of his lisp. Wings.
Yikes.
Paradox Space uses them to usher in the end.
How does it know what angel to use?
Huh? So, yeah. I like how he just gives up. He's like, I actually don't care that much. Whatever, moving on. So, yeah, we'll all die, but most especially me. End of story.
But... don't take this the wrong way, but how can you be totally sure about all that? How do you know some of the real...
No! I got so used to doing the TH! Hi, Hedgehog Fanatic 2006. That's the thing. That's the thing. You get so in the rhythm of doing one of the voices. And then you gotta switch. You're like, fuck! Okay.
Don't take this the wrong way, but how can you be sure of all that? How do you know some of the real
Wait, what the fuck?
How do you know some of the real visions you're having aren't getting kind of tangled up with, sort of the way you are about yourself? What?
How do you know some of the real visions you're having aren't getting kind of tangled up with what? Terepi, what are you talking about, bro? Stay inside. It's too cold. You gotta stay inside and have hot cocoa. Mm-hmm. That's what I'd be doing if I wasn't reading things out loud. The cream would murder me. There I am. Lost my... I always lose my pet. You know what? Next time I read chat, I'm just gonna highlight where I am so I don't have to sit there like, oh. What do you mean?
How you get mopey and you're always the victim of something, and how sometimes you think you suck when you really don't. Maybe that's clouding your vision.
Okay, that's just some personal, private emotional issues, and I'm dealing with that, and honestly, I'd appreciate you not always throwing that in my face every goddamn opportunity you get. Like, this is a big circus act to you. And that is your special clown pie.
See? Oh, God, so sensitive.
Seriously, talk to AA. She'll corroborate everything. You and she are pretty tight, aren't you?
Not really anymore. She used to be a lot of fun, but now talking to her, I don't know. It just somehow always makes me sad.
Okay, well, tonight's not about fun. This is serious. Deliriously so. We're in Smerious? Okay, Smerious shit-stained city.
Oh, screw you and your shit stains. I'll have a fucking blast and you can't stop me, blue team scum.
Oh, shit on... Wait, what the fuck? Shit on it's on sucka? Oh, oh, nope, lack of punctuation. Oh, shit, it's on sucka. There we go. What do you mean? This conversation is very straightforward, Ambro. I don't know what you could possibly be missing. They're gonna try to wipe each other's asses. Wipe each other's asses? Wipe the floor with each other? There we go, that's the term. I sure hope they're not doing that. Wipe the floor with each other in a video game. PvP. This is red v blue. Like you said, it's like TF2. You know TF2. Look at this spooky lady. Speaking of TF2, don't you dare. Well, I guess this is background noise, so it'll be fine. Oh god, you're gonna do Snowgrave? I'm too much of a coward. But it's really interesting. I love... Dude, chills. Really well written. And you're doing the bosses. I'm also too much of a coward to do that. Maybe one day I'll go back. Not on stream, because then I get even worse at video games when you guys are watching me. But maybe one day I'll go back. Get all the gear. Tip to when?
Never.
Wait, I want that to be more dramatic. Hold on. Crank it.
Never.
There we go. Warframe when?
I'm still procrastinating watching those videos. I'm sorry.
Dude, I can't even sit down and do half the things I want to do. I still haven't finished watching Dadaran or the first season of Freerun. I just kind of forgot. I'll get there. Insert fart with reverb. Which button is it? Nope. 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 It's not even on this panel. Is it? Wait. No, it's not that. There it is. It's on the VTuber tab. I found it. Anyway, spooky lady. Hits every button on the soundboard except the one I want to. Duke. That... Okay, that was completely meaningless. What was the point? Whoever you are. Solux, deal with Apocalypse Arisen.
Apocalypse Arisen began trolling Twin Armageddons. Did you set up the teams?
Still working on it, but yeah, more or less. We should all be playing soon, and I guess leaving this dimension. That is what happens, right?
Yes.
So I guess you should be pretty happy when we finally get out of here?
I don't know about that.
Oh? Will you at least be able... be able to leave the voices behind?
I don't know about that either.
Isn't that kind of depressing? The thought that they might stay with you till you die?
Not really. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a lot of things. Even our inevitable fit.
This is such a funny song to have with an erotica scene. We're going to more Homestuck music. We're gonna skip all the normal stream music. I know, I love her.
I'm okay with a lot of things. Even our inevitable failure. Though it will be...
Whoa, I can't read.
Though it will briefly masquerade as victory.
Wow, fuck. That was so much more depressing than the thing I just said. Shreddy was right, you're such a drag to talk to these days.
She was right about a lot of things.
Wow, what a mysterious thing to say. I'm so intrigued. Do me a favor and spare me your spooky conundrums tonight. You're kind of pissing me off.
But you like to talk to me. This is a fact, not a question. They told me.
Oh, your sources have spoken. Relay a message for me. Tell them to go haunt my huge creaking bone bulge. Why do you like to talk to me? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because we're supposed to save the world together. I also... Oh, sorry. I right-clicked accidentally. Trying to scroll. I also talk to you because, in case you haven't noticed, I despise myself and perpetually seek to duplicate through emotional pain the cacophony of physical pain my hideous mutant brain causes me every day. Oh my god, I just had a breakthrough. Thank you so much for this. It was great. That was a joke. Here, type ha. Ha. Now type it again. Ha. There you go. Now you're officially the life of the party. I just took an embarrassing video of you cutting loose there. Boy, I sure hope this juicy nugget doesn't wind up on the internet. Selex, I actually would like it if you were happy. Okay. Thank you for saying so. You seem sad and angry all the time. What does anger feel like? I forgot. Have you ever been angry? I don't remember you getting angry about anything. Maybe I never was. I feel like I was, though. Once. Why don't you ask Carcat? He's way angrier than me. For that matter, why don't you get on his case about it instead of mine? I think his anger serves a greater purpose. It is part of his destiny, and thus ours. It will help him to sabotage his own designs, which are very much in opposition to the broader purpose, and will sow the seeds of our failure. A failure which will ironically prove to be mission critical. If you think we're going to fail, why wouldn't you get mad about that? At the voices sending you down this blind alley the whole time. They never lied, though. This is how it had to be. I have to be totally honest, though at no point did I ever lie, but through omission. This game will not save the world. The fuck? And though it is still very important, even in our defeat, unfortunately it is much closer to serving as the instrument of our people's demise than that of their salvation. And we 12 will behave simultaneously as the pawns and the orchestrator of the great undoing. But I don't want to play anymore then. You will, though. Fuck that. Just watch. This shit is dusted. Check me out, I'll dust in it like a saucy fucking maid. It cannot be stopped. Meteors are en route. You know this, Solix. Sorry. I'm locked in on these scenes. I don't even want to look at chat for a second until I'm done with it, because I love her audio so much. Sorry. Who cares? I'm yanking the grub tube on this over-punctured bitch. I'm telling Red Team Leader to forget the whole thing. I'm quitting as Blue Team Leader. If you want to shamble through this macabre fantasy of yours solo, be my guest. You were never going to be the team leader, though. Which is to say, the first to enter. Are you messing with me? You do realize I'm psychic, too. I could pull so much trippy shit out of my spinal crevice it would make your head spin like the dervish in a fucking blender. So get off your high hoof beast. I'm coming up. Huh? What? Up where? Hello? Solox, abort. Oh, you got an ad? Tragic place for an ad. I hope it gets animated too, Ambro, dude. Look, we got the pilot. And it's fucking Homestuck. I did my part. I bought the pajama pants and the hoodie. Ask. Typo into chat. Show pester log. Oh god. Hey, change of plans. We aren't playing this game anymore. I think we might have read this before, but it's been 3 months, so I'll just read them again. You don't have to bother recruiting. Sorry to waste your time.
I'm not the leader anymore. Carcat is.
He is?
He threw a tantrum about it, so I let him be the red leader.
Okay, well that was fairly predictable, but that's fine. I'll talk to him about it.
What's going on?
Nothing. This game sucks and AA is full of crap. Sorry about all this. Oh, Carkles. Carkles already. Play Valorant? I'd rather die. My brother tried to convince me once, and he was like, just play it with me so we can play a video game together. And I got in there, and every second it felt like all of my cells were dying and being resurrected and dying again. Hey, change of plans. We aren't playing this game anymore. Hey! Guess who the red leader is? I'm the leader. It's me. Your plan to cripple your rival team has failed. I know. She told me. I don't care. The game is bad news. It'll cause the end of the world, so not stop it. So forget it. Just go back to whatever you were doing, writing your shitty code or whatever. So pathetic. This is yet another feeble attempt to weaken your opposition. Terezi and I have already established a connection, and we're making great progress here. We are a great team, and I am a fantastic leader. We'll beat this game in no time while your team is clearly still asleep at the thorax.
Lucid, hi!
Lucid, join us. This is my Homestuck propaganda. Join us. It is fun here. Oh, God. No, you idiot. I don't care about the game anymore. I just quit. I'm not playing, and you should too. Amazing! You're either being really persistent with this transparent ruse, or you really are just that sad and incompetent. Neither case deserves my respect or my friendship. In fact, you know what? Friendship canceled. There, it's official. Bye-bye, friendship. Oh, like you haven't said that a billion times. You aren't in any position to question my competence. You're the worst programmer I have ever seen. You don't know anything about computers. Why do you bother? The only thing you're good at is yelling and making huge mistakes, and being ugly and horrible in every way, and having stupid little nubby hordes. I just realized he went caps lock at the end there. To be honest, I don't see what's so great about your programming or hacking. What is a hacker even? Just some smug asshole in movies doing fake things and making up words. It's not even a real thing to be. It's just some bullshit title you gave yourself so you can feel just a tiny bit less loathsome. Oh no, more childish burns. I don't have to prove anything to you. I'm a great hacker, period. No. It's all so clear now. You were a fraud all along. What does all this nonsensical code you wrote even do? It's all nonsense, like a bluff. You just say, oh, Kirkett will never understand what I wrote is bullshit because he's too dumb to figure it out. Well, you're busted. These viruses here, I bet, do nothing at all. Wait, KK, I bet if I ran them, nothing bad would happen. Might even improve my computer's performance. No, don't. How about this idiotic program with the red and blue code, which is a meaningless thing to do with code anyway? What does that even mean? It's another one of your scams. Why not just sneak some bad clip art into the files too and pretend that's code? Oh God, no, don't run that. I'm serious. What would happen? I'm not sure, but it would be really, really bad if you ran it. Just don't. Aha! Just as I thought. You can't even come up with a good lie when I press you on it. Your bluff has been called. Compiling as we speak. It will auto-run when it finishes. And now I have to go attend to something outside because Terezi's doing something just unspeakably stupid right now. Whoops, forget I said that. It was privileged information. You are the dumbest grub fucker on the planet, I swear. Later, douchebag. KK, do not run that code. Hello? Carcinogeneticist's computer exploded. Oh my God. This is what would happen if I tried to open TF2 or Warframe. My PC just blows up. You are highly startled by the totally unexpected explosion. Ah. Seizure kernel. Karkat and his friends, and everyone they would ever meet thereafter, would experience great misfortune on account of the curse unwittingly implemented through Solix's esoteric Mobius double reach-around virus. Every troll's Lucis would soon die. All but one of their kernel sprites would be prototyped with a dead Lucis, each prior to entering the medium. Whoops, yawn. Give me a second. Okay. Upon entry, they would each have a bittersweet reunion with the creature after the kernel hatched, triggering the sprite's metamorphosis. For the first time, the trolls would be able to have verbal conversations with their custodians, and would be guided by them along their journeys. Unfortunately, the underlings and warring royalty would gain the benefits of the monstrous... would gain the benefits of the monstrous prototypings as well. Each sprite, except for one, would only be prototyped once. The players would learn quickly that while one pre-entry prototyping per player was absolutely necessary for ultimate success, additional pre-entry prototypings merely empowered their enemies unnecessarily. There we go. No, the Capricorn one! Fuck! Oh, I gotta blow my nose again. This one's on mic. Hot mic'd. The first one I always gotta mute. Tee-hee. Beep. The game has no explicit rule that demands something dead for prototyping, but in practice, the kernel sprite has particular attraction to the deceased or the doomed. Across every session ever played, exceptions to this pattern are extremely rare. I wish Spurb was real, so that my Lucis could die and get thrown into a seizure kernel. Solux, lament. Why did you send Carcat that code? It was such a bad idea. You suppose it was a boastful gesture to get a friend to think more highly of you, but why would flaunting your superior skills accomplish this? It was foolish. You ought to wipe all these clever viruses you wrote off your computer. They can only bring more trouble. Solux, delete. Import universe u auth execute blank this.die. While deleting your virus folders, you pause on one oddball file you have lying around. You did not write this virus. You copied it from an obscure server far beyond your planet's global network. This application is running on that server perpetually. It is an extremely simple till-death program. This main loop is tied to the lifespan of the universe. When the universe dies, a mysterious sub-program will be executed. You have no way of knowing what that sub-program does. It runs on a protected part of the server. It is completely unhackable. You delete the file, but it won't do much good. The program is already running elsewhere. Luckily, whatever harm it will do will not be done for many billions of years. And even then, what harm can a virus do? After the expiration of the universe. Bold words, my friend, bold words. This file always struck you as quite odd. But Solux, even with his vision twofold, does not have the perception luxuries of our vision omnipresent. When executed, the subprogram will summon an indestructible demon into the recently voided universe. This monstrous being with the power to travel through time is inconvenienced very little by his arrival upon the Great Undoing. He has his entire cadaver... He has the... God, I can't read. Entire cadaver of the expired universe to pick apart at his whim, from its birth through its swelling maturity and tapering decay. In a reality he is known to have marked for predation. It will go about assembling followers through various epochs, even going as far as personally establishing the parameters for his future summoning. Solux couldn't know that the virus is essentially a formality. The demon is already here. He's already... They said the thing, guys. Roll credits. Pack it up, boys. Oh, sounds like your Lucis is agitated about something up there. You already gave him his serving of honey today. If he thinks he can get more, well, that's just greedy. You wonder what could be bothering him. You keep your enormous bicyclops chained to the roof of your communal hive stem. It is the only place there is room for him. Dueling with him on the roof during feeding time is a daily ordeal. Wow! The girl. Be the other girl. You are now one of the 5 other girls. Kanaya! Zooming out. Ooh, another frog temple. Stop being the other girl. You are now no longer the other girl, or any of the other 5 for that matter. What is the name of this dude sitting in his 4-wheel device? Enter name. Your name is Tavros Nitrum. You are known to be heavily arrested by fairy tales and fantasy stories. You have an acute ability to commune with the many creatures on Alternia, a skill you have utilized to capture and train a great many. They are all your friends, as well as your warriors, which you pit in battle through a variety of related card and role-playing games. You used to engage in various forms of more extreme role-playing with some of your other friends before you had an accident. You like to engage in the noble practice of Alternian slam poetry, possibly the oldest, most revered, and certainly freshest art form in your planet's rich history. You have a profound fascination with the concept of flight and all lore surrounding the topic. You believe in fairies, even though they aren't real. Your troll tag is Adios Toreador. Toreador? Toreador, sounds right. And you,
speak in a sort of, faltering manner.
what will you do? Miss Kanai, she just kind of stood there looking cool. She was aura farming for a couple panels. She didn't do anything. Tavros, cut to the chase and play card games immediately. Boo! You kickstart a rousing match of fetus spawn with the only friend you've got to play with in person, your loyal Lucis Tinkerbell. You take a look at the favorable hand you dealt yourself and crack a mischievous smile. With a host plush at the ready, you quickly lob an... oh god. Ugonabomb. I feel like I should know the other word. Bomb, obviously. I don't know what that is. It doesn't matter. And catch your adversary off guard. What the hell? Lunge. Face hugger. Ew. Yeggy. Scuttle off. Ew. Bulge. Ah! Nay. Horseroni! I choose you! Tavros, command faithful steed. With a brooding whinny, Horseroni shuffles his mighty hooves and makes short work of the fetus sucker, boosting his vitals. Horseroni is now primed and raring for battle. Look out, Tinkerbell. Tavros, Horseroni, Spawn Tech, Slumber Buddies. Ooh, communing. Ooh. Look at those big ol' empty eyes. Not a thought in that tiny head. You use your awesome bestial communion abilities, sorry, I made it a different word, and bend the ferocious stallion to your whim. Tinkerbell cannot stand the suspense. Suspense. Nap time! Everybody wins! Horseroni gains a bunch of levels. In no time, he will be ready to breed, and you can put him out to stud. Lovely. Good game, everybody! That was a lot of fun! Time to do some other stuff, you guess. Roll up your ramp. This is how you get up to your recuperacum when it's time to rest. It's kind of a production getting in and out. Hop in. You can't fit all the way in because of your huge horns. It makes it hard to get any solid shut-eye. Oh, great. Now you're covered in slime. Why did you do this? You're gonna have to change your clothes. There goes another solid hour down the tubes. Oh, damn. There goes your four-wheel device down the ramp. This happens a lot. Take Lance. After a major cleanup rigmarole and a lot of crawling around, your respite. It's respite. Homestuck was the first time I ever saw the word, and in my brain read it as respite, but I'm pretty sure it's respite is the proper pronunciation. Respite block. You equip your jousting lance. Wow. You like to practice your jousting outside. One day, you hope to prove yourself worthy of recruitment into the halls of the dreaded Imperial Cavalry Reapers, assuming you're not slated for culling first on account of your disability, or really any other arbitrary reason. Admire posters. You wheel over to your favorite poster featuring Pupa Pan, which is your favorite thing. You've always fantasized that one day intrepid young Pupa would come and take you away, and together you would fly to a beautiful paradise planet of legend that has all sorts of fanciful stuff like pirates, treasure, a cruel villain with a missing arm and a missing eye, and these weird aliens. Okay. It's a callback to the actual thing, but god damn. Why you gotta remind me? Of shitty old-timey things. Yeah, respite with a short eye. You have left your window open since you were very young, just in case people stopped by one night and decided to splash a pinch of special stardust in your face. You've had this interest far prior to your accident. Being paralyzed isn't what made you want to be able to fly. That would be dumb and would make no sense. Being paralyzed does sort of make you want to be able to walk, though. Way in the future. Over the course of your long journey, at one point you were fitted with a cool pair of robo-legs. The guy who likes to build robots built them for you. But then, he does like to break them more than he likes to build them. It's usually why he builds them in the first place. Occasionally, though, he will allow philanthropy to override misanthropy. Nope, sorry, misanthropy. Robo. Misanthropy. Fuck off. Homestuck words. Oh my god, Kanaya! Don't look at this guy in the background. Who cares about him? Misanthropy. You were lucky enough to have a friend who didn't mind getting her hands dirty on account of your better interests. A friend with a chainsaw. There she is! Beautiful. He approacheth. The guy who likes to build robots just stood there and watched. It would always make everyone uncomfortable whenever he would just stand there and watch. Rip and tear until it is done. And way back again. But before that, you had to scoot around in your wheel device throughout the various worlds of the medium and endure all sorts of follies related to your disability, which, on account of their great plurality and marginal relevance, we will not get to see. Just as well. Wow, look what happens when you space out and contemplate the future like that. The messages just start piling up. Tavros, deal with AG. Cracks knuckles. If I could, I would. Just pretend you hear me cracking my knuckles. Arachnid's grip began trolling. Adios, Toreador. Tavros!
Hey. Red team is going to bite the dust.
And I know you're on the red team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you totally are. My team's got no use for a boy who can't make no use of his legs. You're fated for the team of losers, full of blind girls and lame boys and cranky imbeciles.
Okay. You're probably right about that, but I shouldn't be talking to you.
Oh?
I promised I wouldn't talk to you anymore.
What? Promised to who?
Rufio?
OMG, who's that? I hate this guy already.
He's... okay. Someone said I should give my self-esteem a name and to be careful about what I say to make sure I don't hurt his feelings.
So he's imaginary? A fake? Like a made-up friend the way fairies are? Made-up make-believe, fakey fake fakes. Who told you to do something so fraudulent?
GA, but I don't know if she was joking about it. It might be a joke, I don't know, but I did it anyway.
Oh, man. What a meddler. I hate her meddling. Why is she always meddling? I don't know if it was a joke, but man. I don't think it was a joke. It was more like... Okay, complete this analogy. Laughing is to joke, as meddling is to... ... Exactly. That's what she just did to you. It's worse than a joke. It's worse than anything you can do. Next time, tell her to can it. That's what I do. But she keeps bugging me. Bugging and fussing and meddling. What's her deal? I guess it's flattering that she wants to talk to me so much, though. I guess I don't mind. It's cool. Anyway, Tavros, you've been amazingly boring as usual. So I'm gonna go.
Okay.
This show needs to get on the freaking road. Believe it or not, the blue team doesn't have a single player in the session yet, while you guys have like, what, 2 or 3 or such? Unbelievable. I wonder what the holdup is. Oh, well, let's face it. You guys need the head start. Okay, anyway, good luck to you. It'll be just like old times. Wink. Adios, Toria Snore. Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Adios, Toreador.
Bye.
It's probably cold enough to crack my knuckles. I can never do it. I get so squicked out when I try. And I'm just like, ugh. Rufio, Rufio. Shut up. Dante Bosco. Based? Oh god, okay. Game ceasing. Rap with TC. Must I? Oh, that's right, I made him a valley girl. Okay. Motherfuck my brother. I'm so sorry. I kind of zoned out there.
Oh, hi. That's okay. I wasn't expecting you to not be zoned out for any reason, so I guess I don't understand your apology.
Alright, fuck yeah. It's all good anyway. Just zoned out when I was supposed to be all about being to tell you you're all on my team.
Yeah. The red team, you mean?
Shit, motherfucking yeah, my wicked motherfucker. Honk, honk, honk.
Okay, that's great. I just heard about this from someone I don't want to talk about, but it still basically qualifies as good news.
Honk, 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 honk.
Heh.
Not only is it hilarious, it's really fun. I find dramatic Valley Girl types to be fun. If you noticed 2 seconds ago, Vriska also leaned a little bit into Valley Girl. Not as violently and caricature-like as my Gamzee is, but just because she's a drama queen. Fuck. Wait, this is reminding me of that one like old Vine that was like, shout out to all my fans. Fuck. What's popping? Oh! Sorry. That just reminded me of that. I hadn't thought about that video in ages. Okay, sorry. Fuck, you stole my fucking nose, bro. What got you even up the gumption to all fucking do the shit like that?
I don't know. It's just kind of the obvious thing to do.
Gosh, stop flirting. This is embarrassing.
Stick the circle in front of the dots and behind the bendy one. Plus, oh, yeah, my horns.
That's the flirty laugh. PB&J.
Maybe we can slam about it?
Well, before he goes crazy. That's besides the point. Yeah, I could kick the shit out of some rhymes, bro. I'll stir up some fucking hell mirth and rip open a fucking bag of harsh whimsy.
Yeah, you can talk about the clown things, which, I don't really understand ever, but that's okay, because it's kind of funny. Whereas I will address some topics pertaining to my interests, and I guess personal motifs.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That be how shit's all usually up and fucking locked, bro. But first, here's the thing with the game.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about the red team game.
Yeah, okay, if I remember right... I gotta go slower, hold on, this isn't working. He's sounding a little too there in the head. This is how we're juggling this shit. Lots of fucking balls in the air. Terezi connected to Kurtcat, so he's fucking chill. Then I'm supposed to connect to her soon to get her all chill too, but she's in the woods doing something. When she comes back and she starts playing. So in the mean motherfucking time, I'm supposed to get you to connect to me. But I fucking spaced out and forgot. Sorry. Because I guess I was way too motherfucking chill up with this shit.
Yeah, I understand.
So just download this motherfucker I'm sending you so we can kick this bitch down the stairs.
Okay, I'll do that. And in the meantime, shall I cue up the strict beats?
Oh god, here we go. Oh. Aw, brother, now you all fuck and done it, okay? Oh my god. Oh, his typing quirk is fucking me up. Which is, Gamzee's a weird one to get fucked up on. You'd think it would be Terezi. You're fucking wheel deep in a big sloppy massacre piled up with motherfucking whipped rhyme. How strict are those beats at, motherfucker?
Well, I turned up those bitches to pretty stern.
Jesus Christ.
Set beats to lecture, and I'm kind of going hog wild on the curmudgeon knob, which I had recently installed.
God damn! Tell me more while I get my reach on for this frosty brew. It's ridiculous. No, very serious. I'm serious. Serious voice acting.
Okay. Imagine an array of beats that set limits. They got a rule book. It doesn't pay to skim it.
Oh, they're starting.
Because there's not a lot of latitude. They won't stand for an attitude. And crossing them's a habit you'd not really want to get into because, they'd get pretty mad at you.
Fuck, that's so fucking fresh. You need to be slap fucking silly with a mouth like that. Please stop flirting in front of me. Please leave me out of it.
And if you got a problem with it, then I suggest you go and rap it, dude.
Okay, I will. Just let me sneak up on this bottle of Fago and snap it snack like I'm fucking Last Assassin. Okay, are those beats still chill?
Yeah.
Are they motherfucking strict?
Yeah.
All right, crack.
motherfucking kick it.
You both then proceed to have one of the worst rep-offs in the history of Paradox Space. Thank God! Thank God has he saved us just this once. Oh, Teresi, save us. Please, God. Laugh, assassin. You make your way through the burning woods to meet the Lucis you never had. It's time for her to hatch. Now or never. Terepi! Terepi spotted. Big egg. Look at the tiny Terepi. Tiny pea. Since the world is about to end anyway, you suppose it no longer matters if the doomsday scale is tipped. Ooh. Ooh, it's cracking. Ooh, another yawn is coming on. Ooh. Big thwaggin. The counterweight is the skull of an ancient mother grub slain thousands of solar sweeps ago. The egg contains a rare species of dragon, which remains blind until maturity, using its other senses to survive. It has balanced the skull here for millennia, waiting for the warmth of a meteor-sparked forest fire before hatching. In case it wasn't clear, dragons are real. Dragon! Sleepy Terepi! While she slept in her egg, she would communicate with you in your sleep. After your accident, she would use your dreams to teach you to detect the world around you without vision. Ooh, pretty. As you learned, your dreams became more vivid, where before there was darkness. Odors and flavors painted a striking picture. You found yourself surrounded by bright honey walls, and in the sky was a huge tasty ball of cotton candy, which is this sweet troll delicacy we wouldn't know anything about. The first time you caught a glimpse of this world in your dreams, there was no turning back. Dragon! The young Lucis would take to the sky and promptly get herself killed. This would be much more shocking and maybe a little bit more sad if we didn't already know what was going to happen. We already knew this, but of course, you didn't. Fly, fly, fly. Unsurprising development! Genuine distress! Oh no! The dragon never smelled it coming. She would fall to your tree hive. On your return, she would be scooped up by a sympathetic ally and deposited into the kernel sprite. Then you and she could talk. There would be plenty to discuss. Oh my god, the number, 612. Someone add to a counter that I didn't think to start. The doomsday device would display the amount of time you had to get back to your hive and enter the medium before the forest was destroyed. At the time, it wouldn't occur to you to wonder whether the device was directly responsible for the apocalypse, or merely served as its precisely calibrated harbinger. And it certainly wouldn't occur to you to cast doubt on any perceived difference between the two things. Never smelled it coming. Shout out to my unfinished Let's Play. It wouldn't until later, when you better understood the game you were about to play. Guys, I can blow my nose again. I'm sorry. I know this is really awkward. And you know, I was kind of thinking, literally as I was reading that sentence, like, what if? Because I was thinking about how awful of an experience it probably is to watch the VODs of these if you just want to, like, get the Homestuck audiobook. What if I edited the streams down into, like, each act, but got rid of a lot of the yapping, the pointless yapping? Obviously, I'd still keep bloopers in and, like, little chats or explanations as I'm going, because I think that is wise to keep, and if they really don't want to hear it, they could just skip it. But I think I might do that. I haven't posted, like, an edited video. I know, me editing? I think I could do it for this. It's Homestuck. I like Homestuck. And then I feel like I'm not really doing much creative work. I'm just trimming useless bits. I don't have to, like, punch it up or make it funny. I could if I felt the inspiration, but, you know. Or, like, add references to something that I mention. Like when I talked about the what's popping? Yeah. When I was reading it myself, I would just watch the gameplay parts because I couldn't do it on my phone. Yeah. That sucks. They should make a mobile version. I mean, I guess it makes sense because they were Flash games. So, like, kind of hard without a keyboard, but Yeah, the videos. But I think that could work. Because I was especially thinking about the chatters that are here but don't know what the fuck is going on. An edited down version might help. Anyway. See, this would be a part that I edit out. Have not read this part. Ooh, spoilers! Ooh! Well, technically this is a flashback, so, like, you know, it's backstory stuff. Fell asleep, what happening? Homestuck. Just been working on the game! Wait, hold on. The game. TM. Yeah, wait. Now that Ambro is back. Ambro. My friend. I know that you don't pay attention and don't know what the fuck is going on, but if I were to edit down the streams into, like, if I were almost an audiobook type beat, would you re-listen to those and then know what's going on? Because I'm thinking about doing it. I'm probably going to do it anyway so that people who come in here have, like, a better version. Because listening to me talk to you for, like, maybe, like, a total of 40 minutes on the stream plus. Yeah. Yeah, 612 is a big number. Happy birthday, Carcat. Anyway, be the other girl. Yeah, fall asleep to it. That'll work. Until I start yelling. I am acting. It's not soft-spoken or anything. There was the one time that I think I said, like, ASMR version because I couldn't be loud or, like, my throat hurt or something. I don't remember. I'd find out, though, rewatching it. I think I could do that. I need to do something productive or I'll lose my mind. Or, well, not lose my mind, but I'll get too used to not doing anything, you know? You are now the other girl. Render the girl in a more symbolic manner. There we go. That's better. We can now be properly introduced. Who's this spooky lady? Your name is Aradia Megiddo. Megiddo? Whatever. Yes, work on the game. Work, my friend. You once had a number of interests, which, in time, you have lost interest in. You seem to recollect once having a fondness for archaeology, though now have trouble recalling this passion. It nonetheless has led you to find your present calling, which came through the discovery of these mystic ruins on which you presently stand, and which you recently desecrated out of boredom. Guiding you to this calling were the voices of the dead, which you have been able to hear since you were young. The voices have become louder as the great undoing approaches. This trend in escalation began after an accident involving a certain kind of role-playing, which might have been another of your interests once upon a time. It doesn't matter much anymore. The accident resulted in the death of your Lucis, which prompted you to leave your home and take up these ruins as residence. On the instruction of your ancestors, you have recovered mysterious technology from the ruins and convinced a friend to adapt it into a game that will bring about the destruction of your civilization. And by convinced, you suppose you mean tricked. He has tentatively named the game Scrub, which is a word that is not terribly elegant. If it were marketed by a legitimate game company instead of rapidly patched together by a young hacker, it would ostensibly be given a better title. He is presently mobilizing 12 friends to play it, including him and yourself. He believes he will lead the blue team, but he is wrong. Your troll tag is Apocalypse Arisen, and there is typically a pronounced hollowness to your words. What will you do? Retrieve computer. Ouija! Wow, crazy spooky ghost. Spooky ghost. It's not up to you to decide what you retrieve from your Silodex. It's up to the spirits. Yeah, these are the trolls. You'll have a little bit of context when you see a message now to the humans. Sorry, another yawn. Looks like the spirits are being cooperative today, if a bit cryptic as usual. Who's this douchebag? You found this baffling artifact some time ago on one of your digs. Ugh, almost read digits. Hello? The creature on its facade is completely mystifying. You have taken to using it as your primary computing device on account of its bizarre novelty, as well as its convenient portability. Oh, look who's bothering you again. She's always bugging you. Bugging and fussing and meddling. What's her deal? You guess it's flattering that she wants to talk to you so much, though. You're okay with it. You're okay with a lot of things. Aradia, humor GA. Grim Auxiliatrix began trolling Apocalypse Arisen. Hi again, Aradia. Oh no. So I guess tonight is the night you blow everything up. Hmm? Is there nothing I can do to change your mind? No. Or yes. Yes, there is nothing. And no, you can't. But you shouldn't pretend as if you believe this has anything to do with the state of my mind, or the decisions it will make, or has already made. Yeah, I guess not. I thought I'd be friendly there, and remind you that you do, in fact, have a hand in all the terrible things that are about to happen, because that's what friends are for. And the fact that what ensues will be terrible is an immutable fact I am stating for the record. British. And the fact that we will not be on the same team is similarly immutable. It does not mean that teamwork is what isn't taking place here. Sorry, I didn't follow that. I'll be here to help, if you need me. Okay, thanks. Are they canonically British? No. I just think it fits her elegant vibes. Though it is common to give her an accent. This is a fandom that has been around for a very long time. So there are a lot of fan voices that have kind of slowly amalgamated and condensed into, like, one voice that is pretty much agreed, you know, to sound like the character. Octopimp's old voices that he did way back when are, a big factor. My Tavros voice is literally just the Octopimp voice. I ripped it. 100%. But, like, if you get it perfect the first try, you know? Why are we fucking with the good shit? Is all I'm saying. Shout out Octoboy. True. I was watching a Crimson Ruse stream, and Octopimp showed up in the chat. It was kind of scary. I was like, what are you doing? Oh god, what are you doing here, please? Exactly. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Vasca! You missed the scene. Well, there's probably another one coming up, but, you know. Vasca! Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Waiting for the apocalypse is so boring. I guess I'll check on Solux and see how he's coming along with those teams. Check on Solux. You then had a conversation we already read, which began like this. Did you set up the teams? And ended like this. I'm coming up. And then you went up. Aradia, go up. Lifts his Lucis. Oh, just kidding. Here's another Vasca scene. Just in time. You wonder what she wants. What's with all these girls bugging you? Bugging and fussing and meddling. Aradia, get bugged by AG. Aradia! Oh boy, that's way too many of the same letter in a row twice. I know. So we're about to get started, right? Have you tricked Solux yet? Do you have Mr. Two Eyes all befuddled and flustered in your web of lies? Or Mr. Four Eyes? I don't know. Which nickname do you think would be suitably derogatory in this case, Aradia? How about 8 Eyes, -7? I didn't trick him. It's not like that. Oh, God. What do you call the Homestuck style? I think that they usually just call them sprites. They're just like little sprites. It's on the wiki. Let's look at the wiki. Hold on. I think they have it labeled. No, I just call it a default on the wiki. Default sprite. Or is that... No, that's just the outfit. Household trap style. There was... I saw a video essay once that was like kind of trying to label all the different art styles that they use, because Huzzy goes crazy. Just does what he wants. Because like I know Hero Mode. I know Hus Nasty. But I've never really thought about what to call just the base sprites. Funny how Vriska hates Kanaya bugging and fussing and meddling so much, but it's literally her modus operandi. Real. She's gotta. She just needs to be involved. Gotta have her little fucking claws and everything. Guys, pay attention to me! What the fuck? Vriska, probably.
I didn't trick him. It's not like that. Okay, whatever. The point is, once you've pulled the finely woven silken mesh over his dumb, different colored eyes, you and I will start playing the game and be the blue team leaders. That's how this will work out, right? What? Do you mind if we're do you mind if we're co-leaders? I forgot to ask. I just assumed it would be okay with you. I don't care. Great, that's the spirit. And when I bring you into the game, whatever the hell that means, then we can send each other stuff, right? That's how this works, right? Yes. Awesome, because I have a present for you. It's a surprise, and it's going to be great. From me to you, just from me. For me alone and nobody else. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see. Okay, well, I'm sure it will be very thoughtful. Hey, speaking of which, what will the name of our team be? The blue team. No. I know that. I mean the name of our team. You and me, just us. I haven't given it any thought. Nor did I think such a thing was up for consideration. But if you want to pretend we both have a separate team together and name that team, then knock yourself out. I just thought it would be really fitting. Kind of like a fresh start, you know? I don't know. What are our shared interests? I guess I never really thought about this. I guess I'm used to thinking of you as the enemy. There must be some overlap in profiles. Come on, let's brainstorm. Man, it'll be great. We'll be unstoppable. Surely you must admit it will be nice to rebound from the Team Charge debacle. I never think about that anymore. Oh man, I'm so dumb. Here I am running my mouth and opening up old wounds while at the very same time trying to make amends. What an idiot. It's okay. Hey, speaking of which, that loser isn't going to be on the blue team, is he? Which loser? Your old team buddy? No. Oh, thank fucking goodness. Talk about dead weight. You made the right choice, leader. I mean, co-leader. I didn't exclude him for that reason. Or at all. You're just not getting it. You never listen. Man, now I've got this huge beef grub lodged in my nook just thinking about him. I'm gonna have to give him a hard time. Let me know when you're live. Later! Arachnid's Grimsy, strolling apocalypse arisen. Don't do that. It's really childish. Wow. Also, Vriska first using the word bugging to describe Kanaya's action is a reference to her own zodiac. Yes. 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 Shout out Scorpios. I don't think I know any Scorpios. Or at least I don't know them. I don't know their birthdays if I do. The majority of my friends are actually also Capricorn or Aquarius. Except Cat. Shout out, Mod Cat. Gemini. And my other friend, Cancer. That's all I got. Scorpions are cool as hell. Did you know that they fluoresce under black light? Party animals. That's all I gotta say. Okay, anyway. Be the mysterious spider girl. Hi! There she is! Spider bitch in the flesh. You tried to be the mysterious spider girl and fail. She's way too mysterious for you to be her yet. Seriously, what is up with those glasses? What's up with that robo arm? What's her deal? She guesses it's flattering that you want to be her, though. She guesses she doesn't mind. It's cool. We'll learn all about her a little later. Sullux, get back to Aradia. Aradia, I would like to apologize. I flew off the handle there. It was like the handle with a bald guy going really fast, and I was his toupee. Crazy analogy, but okay. So, I'm sorry. It was my fault. It's okay. I hope we're still friends. Yes.
We are. So, anyway, I think even though I quit as leader, I'm still gonna play the game now because it's either that or get totally creamed by all these fucking space boulders. Hey, maybe we can make the best of the game anyway. Even though I guess we're going to die. Lose. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. You can't yet, Solix.
Oh, fuck! You can't, Solix! Not yet! I can read, I swear! Got a henna tattoo of a scorpion on the back of my head. Oh, fuck yeah! Dude, I bet that looks so sick. I'm imagining it in my mind palace. And it's sick as fuck. Oh my god, you're going to give me shit again? After I crawled on my belly like that, all groveling at you? Like some low-class guy with, I don't know, whatever blood is lower on the hierarchy than mine? What's worse than yellow? Fuck this confusing caste system. What is he, colorblind? Anyway, screw you. I'm playing this game right now.
No, you're not. Trust me.
Wait, what's this? Are you hearing that spooky message from the grave? It is through my ability to give a oh, fuck, sorry. I thought that was for real. He's being sarcastic. Sorry. Wait, what's this? Are you hearing that spooky message from the grave? It is from my ability to give a shit, which just died. This is where you laugh again.
Come to the window.
Why?
Because I'm outside.
BS.
Take a look.
I don't see anything out there.
Come closer. You'll see me. I promise.
God, I'm just bulge deep in the fecal matter of a wildly incontinent hoofbeast, but okay, I'll indulge you. Here I go. Solix, look out window. Okay, looking at this lousy, stupid goddamn window. Lousy, stupid goddamn psychics. Snap. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Nap time. Much later. When you finally wake up, you discover all of your teammates had connected to each other and entered the medium. You would be the last to enter. Your long nap would facilitate a series of important dreams that would prove essential in support of your teammates. But here and now, the destruction of your hive would be imminent unless you could quickly establish a connection to the first player of the group and complete the chain. Solix, wake up. The mind honey. Real sound effect. I just spit all over my fucking wind guard. Sorry. Sorry, I spit on you guys. Ah, some of it got in your mouth. You do not, under any circumstance, eat the mind honey. Explode. Since that moody kid is busy flipping his bifurcated lid, we might as well take a moment to get to know this silly cat girl. Gosh, who is she? Your name is Nebera Legion. You live in a cave that is also a hive, but still mostly just a cave. You like to engage in friendly role-playing, but not the dangerous kind. Never the dangerous kind. It's too dangerous. Too many of your good friends have gotten hurt that way. Your daily routine is dangerous enough as it is. You prowl the wilderness for great beasts and stalk them and take them down with nothing but your sharp claws and teeth. You take them back to your cave and eat them, and from time to time wear their pelts for fun. You like to paint wall comics using blood and soot and ash, depicting exciting tales from the hunt, and other goofy stories about you and your numerous pals. Your best pal of all is a little bossy, and people wonder why you even bother with him, but someone has to keep him pacified. If not you, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Your troll tag is arsenic catnip, and... okay, how do I wanna? Do I just do baby voice? Do I just do baby voice that's half Mokoko?
Your speech precedes itself with the face of your Lucis, who is possibly the cutest and perhaps the bestest kid you've ever seen.
I have not perfected the, like, Noah. The way that they kind of lilt the end of the sentence.
Oh, voice. Possibly.
Because I thought about rolling the R's, but that's, like, really it's gonna trip me up, I think. What will you do? Retrieve claws from arms. You're always wearing your claw gloves. Oh my god, Wolverine. You never know when you might encounter some unsuspecting prey, or when some prey might encounter an unsuspecting you. On Alternia, everything is considered unsuspecting prey by everything else. Scratch looses behind ears. Oh, look at that kitty. She's a big kitty. She sure enjoys a good scratch. Pounds de Leon is the best kitty cat. You and she go on adventures together in search of the Fountain of Cute. You ride your shorepod mount into the rugged frontier, and sometimes she rides you when she gets tired, which is frequently. It sure will be sad when she dies, but who knows when or how that'll happen. We might not even really have the time to find out. Later there was a cave-in. Examine computer. You saunter over to your drawing tablet computer. You use this to draw on a computer. It'd be cool if this could somehow be adapted to serve as a fetch modus as well. That'd be so much more fun than the frustrating one you're using right now. You wonder what this grumpy fellow wants. Probably something to do with the game. That seems to be all anyone's talking about lately. Answer Carkles. He was cute. Cute! Hi, Spike! Did the cat just die? The cat died in the future to a cave-in. At some point shortly before she gets into the game. Sorry. This section is pretty tough if you're not really locked in, because they do a lot of jumping around the timeline during it. Because, like, you've just watched the humans enter their session and play around in it a bit, so you kind of know how that goes, so they don't want to rehash it too much, and you know where the trolls end up because they've talked about it with the humans. So, like, they cut from going semi-chronologically through the story of how the trolls enter their session to the present day, and since they've already mentioned that there's a curse that will kill all of their Luci before they enter, they kind of just say, "Ah, oh, surely, when could this happen?" Immediately cuts to how it happens, and then cuts back. Hey.
AC perks up curiously. She wiggles her rear end a bit, and then chases something she sees bounce into one of Karkat's shoes.
Karkat can't believe he has to sink this low. Karkat can't believe he's asking a feral girl in a cave to join his team. Karkat mystifies in infinite befuddlement over the fact that you are presently the best remaining candidate for the red team.
I am? I mean, AC says I am? Wondrously.
Yes, and Karkat can't fucking believe that. Karkat thinks about that a bit, and his jaw drops open and breaks a huge column of bricks like a fucking kung fu master.
AC gathers up all the brick pieces and builds a cute little house and invites Karkat inside.
Okay, good. It's good that you're talking about building, even if it is in the most inane possible context. You're going to be doing a lot of it.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Okay, what do I do?
Okay, briefing. Me, Terezi, Gamzee, and Tavros are all playing now. The connection order is AT, TC, GC, CG. We need someone to connect to Toreador and get him in the game. I have GA lined up for the red team because she's one of the few remaining sane ones left to play. Okay, well, the only sane one, but she doesn't want to connect yet because of some mysterious bullshit. So I was like, whatever, what else is new? So I guess that leaves you. Terezi said she had you lined up to play back when she was the fake leader, so I said fine. So just connect to Tavros and later... Oh, voice crack. Tavros. And later we'll worry about getting you in.
Alright. I'll talk to him about that. Oh, AC pauses and looks up a little bit of chagrin. I forgot I have to talk to someone else about this. I've been procrastinating.
Oh God, are you really serious?
It's not that big of a deal.
This boggles my mind. How can you be best friends with the only guy on the planet who's a bigger asshole than me?
Oh, he's not so bad.
He's scum. But do whatever you gotta do, I guess. Tavros is waiting. Here we go. Guys, prepare yourselves. Consult with friend on the matter.
AC twitches her friendly whiskers at CT.
I will not be reading his troll tag until at least I'll read it once during his proper introduction. I'll read it, okay? But I'm not reading it now. It does. Okay, look, the conversations with Equius don't get truly awful until he's talking to Gamzee. Those are really bad. Okay. But like, look, don't get me wrong, he's not my favorite, but I do think he's really funny. My kryptonite is that I think he's really fucking funny. Oh my god. I think he's gonna be just as rough on my voice as Carcat. Who's this literal douchebag? Hi. See, I can't even get that low anymore. That's just like normal. Hi. I can't do it. It's been too much talking. Whatever. We'll just go like this. Should I wait? What if I... Hold on. Let me try something. What if I... Wait, no, that's just the gender. I should turn down the pitch a little bit too. Hi. That's so stupid. It's... Don't jinx it, buddy. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx yourself. Just prepare yourself, alright? Hi.
CT perplexes over where he put that important wrench that he needs for building a fancy robot or something. He says, no, now where did I put that silly old wrench go? Fuck, I can't read. Where did that silly old wrench go?
Look, what are you expecting to accomplish with this?
But look! CT peeks around the corner to find that a very playful kitty has stolen the robot wrench and is now kicking it vigorously with her hind legs.
This is foolishness upon 100,000 prior, equally unsolicited foolishnesses. You will stop now.
Ah! You're so lame.
I'm not. I am fine.
No! Lame.
No, I am not.
Lame.
No.
You've never played a fun pretend game with me, ever, even once. Even Carcat does it sometimes, even if he doesn't mean it, does mean it in a grumpy and insincere way. But like, at least it's still fun.
Yuck. Forgot he said yuck. We love a gender dial. Shout out the gender dial. Maybe if it's just the gender dial, it'll work. Which is a very funny name that they gave the dial on the Go XLR. We'll find out. Yuck. Don't pollute my incoming data stream. Yeah, I think that works. That doesn't fuck with my inner ear as much. With his name, or any sort of excremental language you pick up from his ilk.
I see right through your stupid act. Or are you trying to kid? Look how you go out of your way to use words that have X's in them so you can use your silly percent signs. Or use those the absurd words that you can shoehorn a 100 into, even if it's not strictly replacing a loo. You're so transparent. I can tell you like to play games. Deep down, you are a guy who likes to play games. I can smell a guy who likes to play games from so far away with this nose, you have no idea.
If you are looking for a loophole through which you may extract concessions from me, well, a little less. I'm hearing some roboticness in there. Okay, let's go about there just a little bit. You'll have to look elsewhere.
See? What the hell?
Nebita, what did I say about that awful language? I won't stand for it, and you will stop.
Oops. Sorry.
Your fraternization with the base classes have loosened your morals. Can't you see this?
No! I don't care. They're fun. I don't know anything about classes or bases or blood color. It doesn't matter. What does green blood even mean? Doesn't mean anything to me, and it shouldn't mean anything to anyone else.
Well, green blood is okay, but it's not great. But that's why you're lucky to have me to look out for you, because you don't know better, and you can't fight the role the mother had in store for you.
Ugh! You're such a hypocrite. You pretend to be so high and mighty, but I know you're not. And I know you like games. Look at that silly little bow and arrow you always type. It's always there. You never forget. Why would you do that if it wasn't a playful, fun thing? I am so onto you.
My bow and arrow are highly dignified symbols.
Lol, BS.
Archery is among the highest and most exceptional crafts, held in tremendous regard by the most aloof classes for centuries.
Dude, you suck at archery.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes. Have you ever even successfully fired an arrow? Like, actually got one to leave the bow?
I think we need to stop talking about archery.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
No.
We will stop talking about archery. The topic is making me sweat.
Ew! Dude, you're so gross.
No, you are the one who exercises distasteful practices.
No, that's you. Everyone knows you're a weirdo and a creep. That's why you're lucky to have me to keep an eye on you. No one else can stand you.
Yeah, he has. I'm sick of pressing the button, especially when they go yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You're gonna have to deal with just me. You exterminate beautiful, innocent creatures by the hundreds. I cannot condone such wretched behavior. Beasts are not meant to be looked upon with adoration. Oh, are meant to be looked upon with adoration, sorry. She's spitting facts. Get his ass, girl. That's all I'm saying.
But I eat them. I don't kill anything I don't eat. That'd be mean.
I guess that's basically acceptable in principle, but I still find it a bit unsavory.
Well, I think your habits are unsavory.
No, they are not.
Yeah-huh.
You're wrong about me, Nepeta. I do like to play games, but they must be extremely important games with very high stakes. Not the kind played by translucent green wigglers who let loose an excremental surge hard in their wiggler bottom diaper stubs. As it happens, I have arranged to play such a game tonight. Aradia and I have a private engagement to be co-leaders of the blue team.
Oh, yeah? Well, just by perchance,
You can't just say perchance.
it happens that AC has a private and sneaky engagement to play this game as well. And by persnickety twist of fate, she will be on the red team with her other great friends who like to play their childish diaper poop games. There.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I forbid this. You will take your position on the blue team with me.
Yeah, right. I'll take my position in this funny pounce ball and tackle you. So there, idiot.
Fucking get him. This one's really killing me though. Jesus Christ. You know, I'm gonna grab a cough drop as preventative measures. Because I gotta at least finish this conversation. I'll make it up to the next conversation, and if it's like Aradia and like Kanaya, or even maybe not Tavros, because even though it's soft, it's very vocal fry. Yeah, I can handle a Vriska. But nothing that'll kill me anymore. Soon enough, let me finish the stinky conversation. With the stinky. Okay. That is nonsense. You are nowhere even remotely within my proximity that would be necessary to execute such a maneuver. You'll probably be able to hear it in the way I'm reading when I have a cough drop in my mouth, but too bad. Deal with it.
No! I don't want to go. I'm still reading. It's not time yet. AC rolls her eyes almost as hard as she is rolling around in this really interesting smell.
The thought of you fraternizing with and abetting those stink-blooded hooligans strikes me as scandal beyond measure. I'm afraid you are too delicate to withstand that sort of corruption. It is forbidden.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you won't.
No, I will.
You won't.
You can't stop me.
I'm telling you not to, and you will be on my team. That is final. Me too, girl. Every time Equius is on screen. Quiet.
Why do you do this? Why are you so confident about your stupid commands? Don't you know you can't actually tell me what to do? It's not like you even have any special mind powers or telepathy or anything.
No, I do not. And yet, you will do as I say.
Yes, we will just see about that.
You know what I just realized? The voice I'm giving Nepeta sounds kind of like, oh god, why can't I remember her name? Kat, are you still here? The black-haired girl and most popular girls in school. The one from the I'm going to poop here scene. The other one. Hey, the fucker, yeah. I'm kind of doing. It reminds me of the same. Yeah, she's got. She's animating right now. Busy. It's besides the thing. Just go watch Most Popular Girls in School. You'll see her. Anyway. Oh, well, there she is. Waiting.
We will just see about that.
Like when I did that, it really sounded like her.
Deandra.
Mackenzie. Is that really her name? That is Mackenzie's the kid. Right? Captain of the Cheer Squad is who I'm thinking of. Unless it is another Mackenzie. I'm just dumb. Memory don't work, especially for names. I'll trust you. Oh, Mackenzie Zales. Okay.
Oh, Deandra. You must be new here.
Sorry. That was a bit of a tangent there. Anyway. Yes, we will. You will join me on my team shortly. Stand by for further instruction.
Hiss.
You're angry, and I appreciate that. But it does not matter. Discussion over.
Mackenzie Zales, part-time model, head cheerleader.
It's the same. Ooh! I was walking home one day, like, from the last time it snowed, and there was, like, in front of one of the houses, Mackenzie's. Bro! Get over yourself. This is pop culture, my brother. Anyway, there was a really cute, almost perfect snowman with a carrot and everything in front of one of my neighbor's houses. It was so cute. It made me happy. Whimsy, bro! Whimsy!
Blah.
Give Tavros the bad news. How long is it? Oh, it's short. Okay.
AC curls up in Tavros's lap. Okay, for the time being, and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad. AC takes a long nap, then wakes up and frowns because she has bad news. Oh no, is what I say about the bad news, not the nap. Tavros, I'm sorry, I can't be on your team. I'm not allowed. Oh, that's okay. And I guess he said no then. Yes, unfortunately. Ugh, I'm so mad. It's probably for the best that you listen to him. I don't know. You think so? Well, if you didn't listen to him before, you might have played games with us before, and something bad might have happened to you. Perhaps.
Oh, I rolled it that time. I gotta decide one way or the other.
Perhaps. But I still feel bad. I'll find another player. It's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team. Okay. Thanks.
Frown. You fondly recall your days for far more intensive role-playing. It seems like so long ago now. Aside from a few unfortunate moments, it was a lot of fun. If you had to do it all over again, you suppose you would select better company. Maybe this game you're playing tonight will rekindle some of that excitement. Tinkerbell. Some time ago. Flashback. Oh, God. I think this is going to be a good spot to stop. It's time to learn about the incident. Also known as the accident. I guess next week will be, or next time we do this, probably not next week. I'm going to split them up at least. Like maybe every other week we can do a Homestuck one. But we'll learn. We'll get really deep into the Vriscourse then. We don't know enough about her to get into that. But anyway. The incident TM. The moment, if you will. The ever-present moment. I was about to switch to the just chatting, but then I remembered I don't have any of my emote placeholders ready since I'm not using the model. Ah, Hyzen! Oh, this is bad. I was just gonna end. No, but well, now I feel like I'll keep reading. Yeah, I mean, like, why stop? Yeah! It's time for the semi-weekly-ish Homestuck time. Depending on vibes. We're up to the accident. TM. Alright, you know what? I doubt this flashback's gonna take very long. What else am I doing though, you know? I don't know, how many pages? Oh! I don't think it takes super long. I do like reading Vriska. Oh god, the accident that we've been tiptoeing around. Look at the boy, he's standing. And you just missed aqueous content. Lucky! We don't need none of that. Let me just... guys, close your eyes. I just want... How long is this one? Oh, but it is an Aradia conversation. Okay, I'll do a little more. I'm doing a little more. Car like, ah! I like voicing Carcat, but he... Oh my god, he tears up my throat. To the point where I start doing the voice, and then I give up partway, and I just use my voice, but still act. I just get loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Anyway. You stand in your room on a healthy pair of legs and in a plucky little outfit. You are a low-level boy skylark, and you wield an inexpensive dagger lance, which is the closest thing to a jousting lance you can wield that is still compatible with your favorite class. You're about to play a popular game called Flarp, which, unlike most games published by major developers, was given a graceful and aesthetically pleasing name. It is a title under the extreme role-playing genre, and playing it without caution can have serious real-world consequences, but that is what makes it fun. When you activate Flarp's Grub, the campaign programmed for tonight will begin. Team Charge will duel Team Scourge as usual. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. Yeah, man. Keep up that optimism. Contact fellow Team Charge member.
Aradia, my grub is laying now, so it'll be ready soon.
Cool. Mine too. I don't know where Terezi is, though. She's running late.
Oh, should we wait?
No. I'll be here, clouding her campaign for her regardless, with or without her. Her loss if she doesn't make it. It'll give you a chance to gain some ground.
Okay.
You picked a tough class, Tavros. None of the really useful combat abilities come into play until you reach a very high level. But I suppose it'll be rewarding when you get there.
Yeah, I think you're right, but it's the class I think is most fun, and battle skill is not all there is to be a great adventurer.
I couldn't agree more. You might be the only Flarper in the world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressive and treasure-hungry. But that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying.
Yeah, I guess.
Remember, your Clouder isn't going to pull any punches tonight. Don't fall for her mind games. I'll be there here to assist, of course, not there. She's somewhere else. If you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help.
Yeah, I won't. Thanks, Aradia.
No problem.
This does not bode well.
So let me tell you, so great, let me tell you. It was not, in fact, great. This is gonna be great. Vriska kicks down the door. What's up, fuckers? Hatch campaign. I like these little sprites. I just think they're neat. He died. Tragic. Your campaign's gaming flapstractions, lovely, hatch out of their eggs. These comprise all the data and procedures you will need for your adventure tonight. They disperse throughout the terrain surrounding your hive. They follow both pre-programmed and live instructions by your Clouder, a member of Team Scourge, whose role is to provide you with a challenging scenario, while your teammate does the same for Scourge's other player. Go outside and begin adventure. Foreshadowing is a literary device. Oh my god. LARPing! Flarping. Yeah, they're really nice pixel sprites. I'm not biased because purple is my favorite color. I promise, dude. You take your starting position in the field. The game is afoot and anything can happen now. It's up to you to consult your maps and work with your teammate to discover the objective of the quest. Find treasure and slay monsters. Your stat bat is bonded with you. This keeps track of every attribute of your character, including vitals. While these attributes in principle remain abstractions due to the fact that this is extreme role-playing, they will always relate in some way to your real-life attributes as well. You've got to be careful out there. Foreshadows? Where? A little later.
Well...
Hey, boy sky shit. That's not even... I feel like shitlark would have been better, but okay.
Boy Sky shit, you're gonna just stand there all night? Make your move. Make your move. Make your move. I just think these monsters are too strong. Sorry, but they don't seem appropriate for this campaign. Weak! Weaky, weaky, wink. Weaky, is that a real thing to say? Yes. Your blatant excuse-making is the weakest lame that ever shit the coward bed. Roll your dice. Make your move. Advance or abscond. I can't abscond. There's no, absconding place. But absconding is what you do best. I ain't managed to cloud a scenario yet you couldn't squawk out of in a blazing trail of cluckbeast feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tavros Nitrum in an abscond-off. He's simply the best there is. That sounds flattering theoretically, but, I don't think... Hey, pipe down. Make your move. Advance or abscond. Advance or abscond. Roll, Tavros, roll! Okay, hold on a moment.
Vriscourse is a horrible DM. Possibly the worst there is. Homestuck's about a bunch of kids that play a game together. What do you mean? What are we missing here?
Radia, hey, are you there? Hey, Terezi, I have a problem. No one can help you, Tavros. Okay, time to decide. Where is everybody? What does that have to do with your present cowardice? I don't know, probably nothing.
Fuck, I lost my place. I looked at chat for 2 seconds. Thank you! Dude, I love voicing Vriska.
Are you going to roll? No, I can't. Why not? Because I was thinking about the numbers, and it's impossible for there to be a favorable outcome no matter what the dice do. So you give up? Yeah, maybe? Why not roll and make it official? Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless. Am I going to have to take matters into my own hands to make your move for you? I thought you couldn't use powers. I mean, real-life powers, not game ones. It's against the rules.
I kind of like... It was mostly by accident, but I kind of like that I've given Tavros a little bit more sure-footedness in this because he's actually standing up for himself a little bit, for once. Didn't work out so well, but you know, whatever.
But if you're going to break the rules and refuse to roll, what choice do I have? Oh, I hate that it had to come to this, but what can I do? Tavros, have I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit? Why, if I didn't know better, I'd say I was playing with Pupa Pan himself. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Pupa? Of course you do. What boy wouldn't want to be like Pupa? So dashing and brave. He's everything you are not. For one thing, he can fly. Do you want to fly, Tavros? Have you ever tried to fly? Oh, I bet you haven't. How about we take to the skies, Pupa? Oh, you like that idea, Pupa? Yes, you do. I can feel it in your simple, malleable brain. Oh, you want to fly so bad. Fly, Pupa. Fly!
Standing up for himself, not standing for long. Lamau, bro. Pew! Oh, okay, more laughing. Sure, all right. Well, now I already did my laugh. Feels like weird to do it again. Unprompted. Wait, okay, I got a little bit there.
Adios, Toria, dumbass. Wink.
Here we go. Crash. Oh, Carkles. Oh. Well, he's kind of right, I guess, but also damn brutal.
AG just jumped me off a cliff with my brain and, my legs also. and now they feel invisible. I'm sure there's a better way to say that. Anyway, that's really all there is to report on the subject of me getting hurt.
Hey, asshole, stop playing games for girls. Hangs up on him. Something you should know about Alternian society. The girls are usually far more brutal and strong than the guys. Back in the present. Oh my god. We're yapping. Yap, 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 yap. Alright. Now we'll leave it. We did the accident. And while the cough drop is hitting. Death by snoo snoo? Hello? What is that? I feel like I just said something. I feel like I should know what that means. What is that? I shouldn't have said it out loud before I was sure of the definition. Too late! Anyway. TM. I will not search it up. Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Until I do, to know if I should time you out or not. Fucker. Come on you. I feel like I've heard people say it before. I just don't know the exact definition. Whatever. Anyway, that's where we're gonna leave it today. Before I explode and die, especially because this is Resi and Carcat. That's gonna kill my ass. Okay, never mind. Search it up. No. Yeah, I'm sure it's mundane again because I've heard it. What is it, like a sex thing? Probably a sex thing. Oh. I'll turn it up. We can remember my shame. Hey guys, remember when I made that Homestuck animatic for the opening and then said I was gonna animate it and then never did? Sorry. But it was like a good animatic though, right? Thanks for coming, Zen! Yeah, shout out. Cough. Yeah, you know what? It's time. Share the blade. Put Cat on blast. Because I edited down a version of After the Sun so that she can make a matching Homestuck ending animatic, and she never fucking did it. I don't even think she drew a single panel. So I don't want to hear it. I finished one at least. Yeah, I'll be yapping for a bit though. If you still feel like hanging out. Just because I usually end up sitting here talking. I can't shut up. What? You guys yell at me? But you're nice to her? What the fuck, man? Fucked up and evil. Yes. I edited the song and everything. College goers not using their degree. Hey, she was animating during stream, okay? She's using it, kinda. I am simply evil. Neutral evil. As far as lawful evil. Because Terepi. I'm animating something. Is it for a job? No. Portfolio? Well, I guess it could go on a portfolio. It looks cool. Looks awesome. Wow, dude, especially now, honestly, I'd recommend just getting into a trade. Way easier. Better, you know? Like, find your local mom and pop type electrician or something and be like, hey, can I be your apprentice? Done. Easy. God, I can't wait to get to Dirk. He's so far away, but I want to dissect him. Put him under a microscope and poke at him. He's just a little guy. Pig step. But he's so far away. Act 6 is halfway through the goddamn comic. So like what, around 4,000 pages. We're only a quarter of the way there. Well, a quarter of the way through, so I guess we're halfway to when the Alpha Kids get introduced. Halfway to Act 6. Look at us go. Isn't it kind of funny that it's Act 5, and Act 5 is only halfway to Act 6? And the entirety of Act 6 is the second half of the comic. With, like, a little animation as Act 7 at the end. How many pages does this have again? 8,000 something. 8,000 some odd pages. But it's deceptive because some pages only have like a sentence to read, and other pages are like a half-hour long walk around flash game. So, you know, yeah, longer than the Bible. Yeah. It's even got its own Jesus in there. Ain't that funny? Funny how that works out. You know, part of me really hopes that if the Homestuck animation gets funded and we make it to the ancestors, please let Justin Brenner voice Kankry. That's all I gotta say. Please, please, please. Required. A long continuous movie, dude, it'd be like 10 hours long. No pee-pee breaks, what the fuck? No shot. Alright, let me bookmark before I forget.
Add a new one, save it.
I got all of them. All of my bookmarks throughout the time reading it. It's like 250-ish pages each, depending. I think, looks like. Because there's almost like 250, then about 500, then about 750, then about 1,000. Then I guess it starts getting a little weirder. Wait, why is there another one? 1407 and 1408 are like right next to each other. Weird. 1600, 1674. There's another one. Why do I have two of the same? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let me also get rid of this one. Keep it clean. 1674, 1801, 1992, 2082, 2178. Okay, beautiful. I don't know. Never. What do you mean let you animate Carcat? Just do it. You could just do it. Oh, wait, you mean like on the Spindle Horse team? Bro, that one's... The one that was doing Homestuck is in Australia, dog. What the fuck? Spindleroo. Shut up. I'm talking to Spindleroo. Let me in! Really? Got good memes. That's all I'm saying. Solid memes. Anyway. I don't know. What should I do next stream? I want to do an art stream again. Y'all got any silly art challenges I could do for a stream? Could look one up, I guess. Where's the fun in that? I did the easy one. Man, I never said I would do it. I'm gathering suggestions. Because, like, there's a style challenge, but, like, I have to sit down and think about that. That requires a lot of effort. I don't really want to do that on stream. That's not a drawing challenge. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Silly goose. They make it work with like a color palette. Acrylic painting. I'm so bad at that. I have done a bit in the past, but like, it just dries so fast. I don't like it. New emojis, new emotes. Nah. I already made one new one. You're not happy with that? The note-taking one? It's not on YouTube because I don't have any more slots, but it's on Discord. Oh, my God. One emote a year. Oh, yeah, baby. It's the perfect rate to go at, I think. I'll figure something out. I'll look up stuff. I'll watch some YouTube videos and steal an idea somewhere, probably. Or I'll just draw more Varka. Easy. They're giving us a sock? Just one? Surely at least a pair. Anyway, I think that'll do it for today. 'Twas lovely hanging out. And I'll see you again next week. Probably with an art stream. Doing something. I'll tell you on the Discord, link in the description, which if you made it this far into the VOD, you might as well join to get updates on when and what I am streaming, and also, possibly, if I feel like asking, have some input in what I'm streaming. But for now, it is time for me to go to freaking bed, man. Because as always, even though I don't have work tomorrow, I do have work the day after, and it'll be one hell of a cold walk to get there at 5 a.m. So let's keep that sleep schedule going. I don't think I even have room on my PC to download Warframe. Or my phone, for that matter. Since it's probably on mobile, too. Fortnite and Genshin are taking up, like, all of it. Anyway. Goodbye, everybody! I'll see you next week, mama. Ruminate upon the incident. And I'll catch you on the flip side.